Oh, I guess we lost Andra early in the meeting. I think she was on and then off, so there's probably no town board liaison report.
We should mention that Ruth Groff is going to be the new liaison. Andra just doesn't have enough time. And Ruth sounds very positive about being the town board liaison. So that's good news. And the Tompkins County Environmental Management Council.
Okay, so let's see, we met November 10th. Much of that meeting last time we had Anna Kellis there, so that was pretty interesting.
Cool.
She's most of you have probably, it's the first time I've really seen her for any length of time, and she really she was zooming in from the Philippines. She was on some group going there, some group of politicians, but anyway, but she really focused and yeah, very impressive in terms of her knowledge of environmental issues for the area. Nice to have a representative who's so keen on all of that stuff. And you know, a lot of things going on in her world in Albany in terms of various things coming up. And she quickly went through them. I have not received formal minutes, have not come out from that meeting, unfortunately, and I have just sketchy notes, but she discussed a lot of things she's working on. And then there was some, you know, time for comments and from the group on a lot of those things. The State Environmental Bond Act that was passed, she talked about what that might mean for our region, Tompkins County area. And one thing that caught my attention was there's, you know, of the, let's see, what is the total? 4.2 billion, I think, is what the value of that is. 1.5 for water and air pollution, flooding 1.1 billion, and somewhat kind of under flooding, or yeah, I think it's part of flooding anyway, 650 million, with a lot of focus more or less on harmful algal blooms and lakes. So that was pretty interesting. She thought this region would really get some of that. So that had a lot of, that could have a lot of potential for thinking about wastewater management, riparian buffers, ag nutrient reduction, and that sort of thing in our region. So that was encouraging. Something was really happening there. I guess it's something that, you know, this is constantly coming up, and Todd Walter will know more about this than me, but the TMDL for Cayuga Lake, I mean, that always comes up. How come it's been years and we still don't have these the total maximum daily load information that DEC is supposed to be studying? She had no answer for why it's hung up, and that's a big mystery to those of us on the Cayuga Lake Watershed Network board too, but she's aware of the issue. She did talk about, I think largely due to Bob Howard's influence, you know, discussions in Albany about shouldn't this also include nitrogen as well as phosphorus. Some of you may know, he's kind of very, well, he's aware of some aspects of why nitrogen could be affecting harmful, influencing harmful algal bloom incidents is one reason why he feels that there should be more nitrogen. You know, I hope they don't decide they're going to go back to the drawing board on the TMDL and we'll have another 12 years to wait for them to start from scratch. But anyway, she's working on that. It sounds like that's kind of, it's sitting on somebody's desk, maybe. I don't know what the story is there. I think I won't speculate what I think is going on. She talked also about cryptocurrency moratorium. This is something that actually passed both houses, but basically the governor's team was, you know, her closest advisors were kind of split 50-50 on this. And so the feeling of those people who want a moratorium on cryptocurrency, I think I'm not misrepresenting what she said. You know, there needs to be pressure on the governor's office, really, to kind of move that forward.
It's passed.
Okay.
She passed it.
Passed.
Yeah.
It was signed.
Oh, this was 11/10/22. So,
Yeah, just about 3 or 4 days ago.
oh, okay. Sorry, I'm out of date. Okay. What else did she talk about? Some details about some other aspects of focused on clean water in the region. Let's see. Yeah, some other aspects of monitoring various chemicals, chemical pollution of the waterways. She talked about the state's ambitious climate action plans. There should be a report coming out. Maybe that's already come out too. That was supposed to be coming out December 19th, I guess, but is what she said. On where that stands in terms of where they are with the ambitious plans with that, in terms of energy efficiency and energy reductions and greenhouse gas emission reductions. There were questions and a lot of discussion about the electrification goals there and the challenge of having the transmission lines to actually support a large scale electrification. That's part of that plan. And so that was kind of interesting. Some people were more aware of the details of that, exactly what's possible, what's not possible. But so there was just a lot of, discussion about the plan may be more ambitious than it's in terms of meeting its real goals. There could be some constraints to that, but it's moving forward. I think that was it. The other things were it was kind of, that took up most of the meeting, and quickly, because their meetings are just an hour to an hour and a half long. Actually, they try to work as an hour mostly. So it goes very quickly. Some minor things. I brought them when there came time for municipal groups to indicate what was going on. I talked to them about our open space index, where we were at with that. This was just before our 11:15 meeting. So I let them know about the survey, the pop-up we did, the postcards out, and the public meeting November 15th. And I'm going to give them an update later. The next meeting is going to be January 12th, not a December meeting, and it's going to be in person. So that's it on that one.
Okay. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've pretty much covered everything for tonight.
Thanks for leading us through it.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Again, it's been great working with all of you folks. I'm truly going to miss it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see ya.
We made you work up to the last possible minute.
Yeah.
Well, I did put in my resignation that I had projects that I was involved in that I wanted to finish. So you can interpret that in a number of ways, I guess.
We'll come knocking.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks again, everybody.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks so
And
much, Tom.
y'all have a great evening.
Yeah.
Good night.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Question. Okay. Is the Lansing market thing a done deal?
Yeah. 20% off everything right now.
And the Danny
really?
Mart is definitely going in? Well, you don't know. We don't know.
I can't talk about that.
That would just be, anyways, I don't know. I'd be very disappointed if that's our trade.
Yeah.
As a representative of the planning department, nothing has been approved yet. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's already hard to eat at Rogues Harbor on the patio just with the motorcycles and stuff. I can't imagine
Yeah,
a
right.
truck stop across the way. Like,
I know. Well, we put in our 2 cents worth.
yeah.
What
We
it was worth.
adjourn the meeting before we
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't
keep
just keep
discussing it.
prolong it. I think both Robin and I are trying to eat our dinners. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Heather.
yeah, of course.